triangles in the kids, and we would actually have their artwork to be on it. The whole purpose is we're like the public relations firm for the school, and that's what you're seeing as you go around. I kind of have an interesting setup here at King. I have what's called a core program, so I have one set of 8th graders where I get them for 1 hour of language arts and reading, 1 hour of U.S. history. I also have 2 separate classes of 8th graders who I just do language arts and reading with. And then I'm also the activities director here, so I have the leadership class, which I meet with for an hour each day. We basically are the public relations firm for the school, the closest thing to a student council. We do everything from the display boards to the Friday noon events to the assemblies to the fundraisers, things of that sort. Are we going to do this more during the year? Yeah. See, so it's not just the first one that we did you're showing. You're actually advertising the next time. So it's okay to put up somewhere that the next Cold Stone Day is coming in November. This is my 21st year now, and I'm having as much fun now as I've ever had. Plus, I feel like I'm a better teacher, and I feel like the students not only get along with me, I feel like I can teach and really reach pretty much every student I come in contact with. They know from day one I care about them learning. I try to tell my students I am not about grades. A grade is just a letter I could bubble and takes 5 seconds. I want them to walk out of my class every day learning something they didn't know, learning something new, learning something different. Because that's the great thing about this profession, is that from day one, I had people willing to say, I'm going to do for you what will make you a better teacher. And if I can turn around now and do that for other teachers, that's great. What's the key?
To make pretty boxes.
Why?
Because
they need to be seen.
Why?
So people can put their tickets in them.
Thank you. This is something I heard from a teacher. She ended this 1 hour presentation with, I want you all to understand I never see my students as 7th grade, 8th grade, boy, girl, black, white, big, small. I see them as my future neighbors. And I want to have good neighbors. And I have a chance to create good neighbors, and that's what I want to create in my classroom. You develop that relationship with the kids, you create good neighbors, and nothing bad comes out of that. And then everything else we talk about, from testing to standards to state requirements, those problems kind of melt away when you get to the core issue. It's about the relationship the teacher develops with their students. If you can develop that positive relationship so that you can teach and they can learn, you throw any standard at me you want. You throw any test at me you want. You throw any rules and regulations you want. If you can develop that relationship, if you can have students knowing that there's going to be something happening when they walk into the room, I think you can be successful.